Hello, I'm Steve Shaw, National Coordinator of Football Officials and Secretary Rules Editor for the NCAA. And today we're continuing our series of preseason training videos for 2026, and we're going to be focused on personal fouls. Now, there were over 2,500 personal fouls in Division I last year, combining FBS and FCS, that were called by officials, and that's approaching almost 2 per game. And because personal fouls are player safety rules, it's important that we're all aligned together and very proficient with these calls. Now, thanks for all the preseason preparation. It will pay off. But with that, let's get on into our video.
We're going to start with a 2-play vignette. The first play we see, the quarterback, he throws quick out to the receiver who catches for a first down, and then the defensive back drives the receiver back about 5 yards, and then he's going to pick up the receiver and slam him down in a suplex type move. This is clearly a dead ball foul for unnecessary roughness, and this is the type action that we want called as a foul. Now, the field judge makes the call here. It's a good alert. Line judge, I know you have a critical spot here, but let's work to keep our head on a swivel. It would be good to recognize this is a foul as well. Now, on our second play in the vignette, it's 2nd and 2, and the initial hit of the runner is behind the line. He keeps driving for the line to gain and is ultimately out of bounds, and we're going to get a flag for a dead ball personal foul here, unnecessary roughness as well. Now, we should always err on the side of safety, but if the runner is still fighting for yardage as he was here, and he's in bounds, we see the tackler, he shoves the runner out of bounds. Now, he throws him out pretty hard, but based on the runner moving forward and fighting for the first down, the defender does not perform any type of suplex move. He doesn't slam the runner down. He really just throws the runner out of bounds. And this is action that we do not want as a dead ball personal foul. Play 2, we see that the quarterback, he's going to run. He keeps it himself, and he's collared and taken down right at the line of scrimmage. Now, we're going to get a flag from our referee for a horse collar tackle, and this is a correct call. Now, remember, the rule states that all players are prohibited from grabbing the inside back or side collar of the shoulder pads or jersey or the nameplate area and abruptly pulling the ball carrier down, which is exactly what happened here. And remember our recent change, this was a quarterback, and so the rule also applies to a potential passer who is inside the tackle box. Now, clearly, this was a runner outside the tackle box, but let's also be mindful of a potential passer inside the tackle box. Good job here. Play 3, we get a punt. Now, the receiver fields it at his own 34. He finds a seam and makes a nice return, but we're going to get a flag down during the return, and we're going to see number 90 from the kicking team. He is down and injured. Now, we get a nice announcement from our referee.
Personal foul, legal blindside block. Receiving team number 6, 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
And as we go back and take a look at the replays, from the end zone view, we see number 6 of the kicking team. He sizes up number 90, and he's going to drill him from the blind side. This is clearly an illegal blindside block. And remember, we allow this block as a screen block or with extended hands. But when a player attacks his opponent with forcible contact from the blind side, it is a foul. Good work here. Play 4, we're late in the half. The offense is behind and driving. They throw a quick out, and the receiver makes the catch and is taken down. And then we get a flag from our line judge. Now, as we go back and take a look at the replay, we see that the defender, he wraps up the receiver high, but he gets his left hand under the helmet opening and just takes the helmet off of the receiver. And we're going to get a flag for a face mask foul. Now, this is a good call, and the crew does a nice job with the clock. We see in the replay, the line judge rules that the runner was inbounds with the wind of the clock, and then he stops the clock to administer the penalty. Since we are after the 2-minute timeout and the defense is ahead in the score, the offense elects to have the clock start on the snap, and that's correctly handled by the crew. In addition, the receiver, number 3, he may stay in the game since his helmet was off due to a foul. So a lot of things to handle on a simple little play like this. Good work, good alert by the crew. Play 5 illustrates that we must stay alert in the dead ball period on every play in the game. Now here, the quarterback breaks pressure. He makes a nice run downfield, and we're going to get 2 flags down for a dead ball, personal foul, late hit. And this is good work by the crew as we see defender number 3. He really takes a cheap shot at an opponent after the play, and we must stay alert and penalize this action. It's very dangerous. Player safety is involved here. Now, one final note, replay can review this as well. The player receiving this hit would be considered defenseless, as it's a block coming from the blind side, and we would also consider this player out of the play. If there was forcible contact to the head or neck area here, it could be targeting, but no targeting here. Excellent work by the crew to get this dead ball foul. Play 6, the quarterback takes the snap. He steps up, he throws across the middle, and is caught for a modest gain, but we're going to get 2 flags down in the backfield for roughing the passer. Now, as we go back and take a look at the replay, the defender's hand, it's high, forcible straight into the passer's face, and this is a correct call for roughing the passer. And as we look at the end zone angle, we see we get 2 flags, one from the referee, one from the center judge. They come down together, and that is really good work. Now, our final reminder on this play, as we know, since this was a completion downfield, the penalty will be tacked on to the end of A's last run when that run ends beyond the neutral zone and there's no change of possession during the down. Well done by the crew here. Play 7, we're late in the game, it's 4th and 14, and the offense is down 3 points. Now the quarterback rolls left, he keeps it, turns up to try to make the line to gain, and the quarterback is out of bounds right at the marker, and then we get 2 flags from our wing officials for a dead ball, personal foul, late hit. Now as we see the replays, the dead ball, personal foul call is correct as the runner was clearly well into the white before he was contacted. But since it was 4th down, the determination of did the offense make the line to gain is critical, because since it was a dead ball foul, and if the runner was short and because it was 4th down, we would enforce the penalty, but the defense would take over. So replay is going to come in to take a look at this. As they review it, they see that the quarterback clearly made the line to gain, which was the ruling on the field. So we're going to tack on this penalty, and the drive for the offense stays alive. Our last play this week, it's 3rd and 8, and we're going to get a gadget play with a backward pass out to the left, and then a throw back across the field, and the receiver makes the catch, turns up, and is tackled just short of the line to gain, and we're going to get 2 flags down. Now we get an excellent announcement by our referee.
Personal foul, illegal low block, defense number 6, 15-yard penalty, first down.
And as we go back and take a look at the replays, we see that the defender, number 6, he attacks and goes low into number 70 for an illegal block below the waist. And this is good work by the crew to get 2 flags down and to evaluate all other aspects of this play. There were no linemen downfield. Replay quickly confirmed without stopping the game that the first pass was backward. So this gadget play was handled well by the crew, and the foul was properly enforced. Well, that's it for our personal foul plays. And as a reminder again, it is so important that we stay alert to all player safety fouls in the live ball period, but also in the dead ball period. Continue working the play until all players are separated. That's so important. Best of luck to all.